at a very free, without any charge, we came up with this solution. We call it the E-Pediatrician. The E-Pediatrician. The E-Pediatrician is a virtual consulting facility, meaning that a doctor at any location can consult a child within any remote area. It goes beyond barriers. So this is what we are looking at. It comes with, the E-Pediatrician is a portable self-contained telemedicine unit. Yeah, you see how it looks like. This is a very portable case that can be carried anywhere in an emergency situation or in a case where there is a disaster. This system here can also be stationed in a facility like a health center, a clinic, a chip center, or it can even be stationed in a school where children are. Now this is what we seek to do. In any area that we identify that there is inadequate health facilities for particularly children, we are going to deploy these machines there with the aid of a trained technician. So this is a typical situation where we have a child going to this center where this technician will attend to the child. The technician will record the vital statistics like the temperature, the blood pressure, and all the details that is needed. And this will be forwarded to a doctor in any location at all. Now what the doctor will do is to just have a conference, a video conference. It could also be on a mobile phone with the child and diagnose the sickness and then offer a solution. Now we want to tie in with the health insurance scheme. We want to make this affordable. So we are looking at a situation where this thing can be accessible when you have registered for the health insurance scheme. We know now that in Ghana, when the parent registers, it is free for the children from the ages of 0 to 18. So we are looking at taking this opportunity to enhance healthcare delivery for children. Another thing we are looking at is that recently the health insurance registration has gone biometric. So our investigation showed that technology is adaptable. So we want to adapt the registration scheme onto this platform so that anywhere they are, aside delivering health service, they can also register the children on site. So this is another thing we are looking at. Now, how do we plan to finance this? In the first 2 years of this project, we are basically looking at donor support. And then in the third year, we are looking at adding a model to it, what we call the franchising model. For the first 2 years, it will operate as a non-profit business. Then in the third year, we'll add a profit-making venture to it.
Basically, we are looking at areas such as the remote areas, such as Monsaso in the Ashanti region, which has a population of about 32,000 people. By the end of the project, the pilot project, we are hoping to touch the lives of about 8,364. Then we look at a place like Sodom and Gomorrah in Accra. Although Accra is known to be a developed place, there are still places in here which have problems. We are looking by the end of the project to touch the lives of about 1,206. Because Sodom and Gomorrah has a population of about 30,000, in which there are pet porters, Kaya people, who are below the age of 18. So all these people we are going to cater for. The current stage where we are the planning and formulation stage of the project, where we are open to ideas on the implementation of this project. All right, so basically the E-Pediatrician is an innovative idea for us, very intelligent. We see it to be very financially sustainable, as my colleague said, because we are going to do it through franchising, donor support. We're going to have it done through partnership with government agencies so that we can get it moving. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Outrightly, I'll say the presentation was all over the place. I'm not really sure I really got what you were trying to do. And then the other thing is that I did not get an implementation plan. If you have a project and you are going to undertake the project, you should have an implementation plan in place. But the last slide said you are waiting on people to give you ideas on implementation or something like that. I would have wanted to see something different from how you would get to the communities at every stage, what you would be doing, how you get the Ghana Health Service, or is it the Ghana Medical Association on board, and all of that. A comprehensive project plan towards implementing this, which I didn't see. And for me, that flaws the whole idea. If you don't have a project plan in place, how are you going to execute?
For me, I thought the business model was interesting. It caught my attention. So the first year you're doing grants, the second year you're doing franchising. I thought that was quite well thought out. But it was not very clear to me what the cost of these units were, or how you secure these units here. I didn't quite get a feel for that.